So, all the way from Ding Dong, Texas, he found a long way to get here. Welcome to the stage, Dan McCullough.
Hey, thanks for coming out, everyone. How's everyone doing tonight? Good. Give it up for Wes. He's a great host. I got a little distracted when I was watching this set, though, because I noticed we're right across the street from the Lynn County Sheriff. I got pretty nervous. And then I was like, oh, wait, no, it's schools that I'm not supposed to be within 500 feet from. Schools. Give it up for the ladies here. Where are my ladies at?
Yeah!
Can one of you go get me a beer? I'm just kidding. While I have the ladies' attention, though, I like to ask this. You think a lot of guys are creepy, right?
Yeah.
Guys can be creepy. Yeah, especially if they're like trying to get your phone number. So I think it's a lot better for a guy to just give you their phone number, and then, you know, you can decide whether or not, you know, you want to talk to them. That way you get away from those dick pics and stuff that you don't want. Can you agree with that? Is that right? Does that make sense? All right. In that case, 563-451-3522. 563-451-3522. No, I'm pretty bad with the ladies, though. That's why I gotta use my stage time to hit on them. Like you, miss, for example. Sorry. Would you like to be a pretty woman for this joke?
No.
I'm obviously kidding. You're very pretty. I'm going to do this to them because I know these guys. I brought them out here. Give it up for Brandon and Paula here. I'm going to do this to the premise of this dumb bit is I gotta stop using Shakespeare lines to hit on girls. Like, I'll see a pretty girl at a bar, you know, and I won't have a microphone in my hand. So I, like, normally, you know, I'm fucking this joke up. Sorry, I'm just gonna. Alright, so can't use Shakespeare lines. Like, I'll go up, see a pretty girl, and I'll be like, if I profane with my unworthiest hand this holy shrine, the gentle fine is this, my lips. Two pilgrims blushing, formed together a winter's kiss. And then I open my eyes, and her husband's standing right there, falling in love with me. Now, I blame my parents for being horrible with women, though, or specifically for being bad at sex. Gotta blame my parents for that one. Because I don't know if you guys got to play with that toy when you were a kid. Like, they let me play with that toy where, you know, you have like you put the square peg and you gotta, like, you learn shapes. You know, you put the square peg in the square hole, you put the triangle peg in the triangle hole. They never let me play with that cool smelly toy where you have to take the round peg and you have to find the round hole, but it's like behind some flaps. And then when you finally find it, you have to keep like pushing it in and out of the hole. And then if you turn the toy around, there's a smaller, like way more fun and smellier hole. And if you try to put the cylinder into it, the toy yells at you. And then you turn it back around, and then there's like a little magic button you gotta find that's like somewhere at the top of the flap hole. And if you don't find it, the toy never talks to you again. You guys know what toy I'm talking about? I don't really have like an end for that joke. I just like doing that. It makes people think. I'm a smart comedian. I'm just kidding. No, but growing up with my parents is a little bit weird though. They'd always give me like really conflicting advice. Like, my mom would give me really specific advice, like eat your vegetables, brush your teeth, you know, don't drink and drive, don't rape people, which I think is great advice. But then my dad would come with some like really vague advice, like don't take no for an answer, and your mom's a bitch. It's April Fool's. I'm going to keep going with the... This is such a fucking stupid joke. I can't believe I'm saying this one. Yeah, my parents growing up, when I turned 12, they converted me to Judaism so they could call me the little Jew boy and pat me on my bottom. And then they sent me away to summer mine camp. You guys don't know Hitler wrote books? Okay, alright, never mind. I told you that joke was stupid. Alright, no, it's cool though. My parents finally separated after the long years of abuse they put me through. My parents are now separated by 6 feet of dirt. Boom, my dad's dead. Fuck yeah, got his ass. Got him. Roasted that fucker. He wasn't cremated, he was buried, but I miss my dad very much. He died actually on September 10th, 2021, which really sucks for me because now I gotta pretend to be sad for 2 days in a row every year. That's a fucking April Fools. Oh, it's April Fools up there too. Like I said, he died on September 10th, and it's just like, damn, if he would have made it one more day, he would have gone out like a real hero. Could have been Pete Davidson too, everyone. My dad, I'll hashtag never forget the day my dad died. That's my name, 9/10. I'll hashtag never forget that because I always remember driving up the street into the cul-de-sac, because that's where white people live, and pulling up behind the cop car, and then seeing the fire truck, and then finally seeing the ambulance in front of my parents' house, and I put it all together finally, and I was just like, oh shit, somebody called 911, shit's going down on Arabian Trail. And then, I finally put it together. I was like, fuck, my dad has AFib. And not the heart condition, but the little Middle Eastern boy that he kept in the basement. It's like, shit, they fucking got him. I usually don't like to get political with my jokes, but all I have to say about this whole Russia-Ukraine thing is the whole thing seems very Orwellian to me. Because I've never read 1984 and I have no fucking clue what's going on there. I got Iowa Hawkeye fans here. Iowa Hawkeye fans? Yeah, let's go. Go Hawks. I'm a big Iowa Hawkeye fan. You're probably not going to like this joke, but it was from when they were number 2 in the nation in football, and then they went to fucking go play Purdue. And that horrific day happened. But the cool thing about that day was, you guys all know the wave, obviously, the coolest fucking tradition ever. So actually, if you didn't see this, after the first quarter wave, they actually pulled one of the little sick kids aside and interviewed him. And had the announcer for the game ask him a couple questions. And it was, simple little interview to a little kid like that. I would have figured, all of his answers would just be like, because of the cancer. And it turns out this kid had, he knew a lot about the sport. I guess, he didn't really have anything else to do there besides chemo. So, it's like I dare myself to say stupid shit. I have to laugh like no one laughing at me. It makes sense. I shouldn't say that. But yeah, so they interviewed this little kid, and he knows a lot about the sport. And he's the announcer's like, "What do you think your number 2 Hawkeye is?" And he's just like, "Number 2 in the toilet, if you ask me." And it took us by surprise already. And then the announcer's like, "Well, what do you mean? They're good." He's like, "Pretty good on defense, but I swear to God, Brian Ferentz, if you run up the middle on 2nd and 10 one more time, it won't be the cancer that kills me." It obviously took everyone by surprise. The announcer was shocked. I was sitting there shocked watching it, and the kid did the coolest little thing. He goes, he looks straight at the camera, and he just goes, "Brian Ferentz, I might have leukemia, but your play calling is the real cancer here." So, that was a fun day. How much time I got, Wes?
A minute.
A minute? I don't have time for that one. Damn. Guess you guys will just have to see me next time I'm here. shit. All right. Well, you guys, you've been a lot of fun. I really appreciate it. Love this show. Love you guys very much. Give it back up for Wes. Have a great time.